Hey folks, what's up? Okay, so now that I have my character set up, we are fixing to go live on the World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth Beta. So let me get in game here, and then I will switch over to the game shortly. Can everyone hear me okay? Or do I need to fix something? I am working on new internet, so working on trying to get everything set up and sorted and ready to go, because unfortunately sometimes the best way to do that is, unfortunately, midstream. Alright, here we go. Maybe it switched over. There we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. Your consumable, your equipment, and your trade goods. blah, 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 blah. Alright, here's... Okay, good, good. He's gonna go through. So one of the people in the group asked, what's everyone's favorite class so far? So far, of all that I've played, I definitely liking Death Knights, really not liking Demon Hunters. Like, really, really, really not liking Demon Hunters right now. Which is pretty sad because Demon Hunters are what I play in Legion, and have played since Legion came out. But I cannot handle them. Hello, welcome to the stream. What? Do what?
I see this baby with her teeth.
You're okay.
Yeah, because
That's her way of saying leave me alone.
it's almost like a vampire.
Y'all have to forgive me. That's my 5-year-old that you can see. Hey, you see this right here? Mommy's trying to stream, so I really need you to go. Okay? Just leave Missy alone for now, okay?
Can we get her a kitty costume?
No. Go play. Go play. Slow rudder. Okay. Why glitchy? Oh. Okay, there it is.
Mommy, I'm doing cat language. Mommy, I'm doing cat language. It's a meow. That's cat language.
Okay.
So I can say it. I can pet her.
Okay. Oh, the joys of childhood. Okay, why are we still fighting? Oh. Hello, welcome to the stream. If you keep seeing me turn into the side, it's because that's where my streaming program and all that's at, so just keeping an eye on it. Okay, I seriously want to know the meaning behind that scene. Hopefully my frame rate doesn't fall too bad right here. This unfortunately is one of the areas where I have crashed. Hello, welcome to the stream. None yet, bro. I'm liking it so far. I mean, it's still in beta, so that it's got some bugs that are kind of irritating, but nothing that you can't put up with. I've actually been playing beta for off and on for about a week and a half now. The only thing I will say I don't care for too much is, which it may just because I haven't played much into it, is the demon hunters. To me, they're a little bit squishier than they were in Legion. I've got a demon hunter in Legion that I play pretty consistently. So, but since they've got some of the bugs fixed with this particular scenario, which is the very first scenario, it's okay, apparently they haven't fixed the graveyard bug, but I can deal with that as long as I don't die. When I first started playing this scenario, my game crashed repeatedly, and thankfully that doesn't seem to be happening, so as long as we can avoid that, I'm good. Definitely like what they've done with the demon hunters, or not the demon hunters, but the death knights. Oh, the demon hunters are a blast. I've got a death knight that was my main for, oh gosh, pretty much back when when the death knights came out. And as soon as the demon hunters came out, that's what I started playing. But I'm liking some of the new characters they've got. I pre-ordered BFA, so I have access to the High Mountain Trolls, the Nightborn, Void Elves, and the Lightforged Janai. And I like them so far. I know with the expansion in beta, you've got access to the Orcs and the Ironforged. The Dwarves. And I've been hearing there's supposed to be a few more than that, but I haven't really seen anything, so. And for some of those that are in my guild on Legion, yeah, the High Mountain Torrens are definitely pretty cool. I love the Void Elves. I love some of the hairstyles in the Void Elves. Okay. But, I haven't seen too much of the Orcs or the Ironforged Dwarves yet. I've seen the Trolls, which you'll see pretty much in the first area you go to. But no, I'm looking forward to see what all they have come out with it. I know some stuff even in beta is still not full. I know when I first started playing the BFA, there were some things that you weren't able to access, and some that have changed now. So. No, oh, let me let this scene pass. No, like most of, like, I know Legion was this way, and so far this one's been this way pretty heavily at the beginning. So far BFA is pretty heavy on the scenarios, and like the very first thing you do is a scenario, and that scenario has actually been really annoying for a lot of people. I know when I very first got access to the beta, my game crashed repeatedly, it froze up repeatedly, and the whole scenario was just glitchy as could be. I think for my very first character I started playing just to test things out, not really, oh, my mouse froze up. Not really trying any questing or anything so much, just to kind of see what things were like, mostly. It took me, oh gosh, almost an hour just to go through that first scenario, just because of how bad the glitches were in it. It was constant exiting the group, joining a new group, exiting the group, joining a new group, game completely crashing, having to restart the whole game. I think there was even a few times it ended up, yeah, it was massively insane. I think there was a couple of times I actually had to completely restart my computer because of the way the glitch was, because my whole computer just decided it didn't like it. But I was gone over the weekend, so I didn't get to play this weekend, but it seems like they fixed some of the issues that were going on with it. So I've been able to get through it a couple of times now, no problem. But as far as these are your new dungeons, there's 3, 6, 10 of them, which you don't gain access to those. Yes, I am playing Unholy. I've got another one that I'm playing as well, that's just kind of my character that I play when I don't stream or don't do videos, that is Frost. Yes, new dungeons, 2 new raids. Well, so you got 10 new dungeons, 2 new raids. Looking forward to those. You don't have access to them for a couple of levels. So the one thing I do like about these first few scenarios is it kind of answers some questions, but then it kind of leaves it open for a bunch of new questions. Like, one of the biggest questions I have is, what's the deal with the scene that was at the very end? And then, like in Legion, you came here to Silithus and you see this big sword sticking out of the ground. I was always like, okay, what's the deal with this? And so with this scenario that's coming up, you kind of, not so much scenario, but just this particular cutscenes and stuff kind of answers some of those questions. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping, is that some of the questions get answered. But that's one thing I kind of like about World of Warcraft. It can get very repetitive, but ultimately you always have questions that you want answered, so you're always in some ways kind of looking forward to the new expansion when it comes out. Me and my husband started playing back at Cataclysm, and we pretty much have played off and on since then, and he doesn't play right now, but I got back into playing. But I've always had questions about things that have been answered with new expansions, just to open up new questions. And I know there's a lot of people in my guild that are getting very antsy, ready for the expansion to come out. Ones that don't have access to the beta and stuff, and Cata was fun. Cataclysm was a blast. That is actually, I believe Cataclysm is when I started playing. It was either Cataclysm or Wrath of the Lich King is when I started playing. And I loved it. It was fun. Is the game audio not working? Is it not working, or is it just too low? Okay. Well, crud. Okay, it's very low. Okay, I'll fix that in settings. Give me a second and I'll get through this scenario and I'll get it set. Sometimes it can be hard to judge on the streams just because on my end it gets really loud. Okay, let's see. Alright, is that any better, or do I need to bring it up some more? What music up to me? Still low. Okay. OBS? Ooh, no. No, I have not been able to figure out OBS on my computer. Okay, now it's in my stream. No, I used to stream on a Mac computer, so I confess I'm still relatively new to streaming and stuff, so I'm still trying to get all the software completely set up and... give me a second to try to get some stuff fixed and I will be back to streaming. I'll try to get some different things set up.